Dragons are legendary creatures known for their immense power and fearsome presence. One intriguing aspect of dragon mythology is their obsession with hoarding gold. Why do these mythical beasts guard treasure? In this video, we'll delve into the historical, symbolic, and cultural reasons behind this fascinating trait. To understand why dragons hoard gold, let's explore the early cultures that introduced this idea. European folklore, particularly from the medieval period, prominently features dragons as treasure hoarders. The epic poem Beowulf, dating back to around the 10th century, tells of a dragon fiercely guarding a hoard of gold. This dragon had been sleeping for centuries, undisturbed until a thief stole a single cup from its treasure. Enraged, the dragon awoke and began terrorizing the nearby kingdom, burning homes and killing people in its wrath. Beowulf, the hero, eventually confronts the dragon in a climactic battle, sacrificing his life to slay the beast and protect his people. Similarly, in Norse mythology, we encounter Fafnir, a dwarf who transforms into a dragon to guard his ill-gotten gold. Fafnir's greed leads him to murder his own father to obtain the treasure. As a dragon, Fafnir becomes even more consumed by his greed, living in isolation and hoarding his wealth. The hero Sigurd, guided by the god Odin, kills Fafnir and takes the treasure, but not without enduring the curse that comes with it. Fafnir's tale is one of greed and transformation, highlighting the corrupting power of wealth. These early depictions set the stage for the enduring image of dragons as guardians of treasure. In European myths, dragons are often seen as embodiments of greed and avarice. The dragon's hoard is a metaphor for the destructive nature of unrestrained desire for wealth. In contrast, some Asian cultures, particularly Chinese mythology, view dragons more benevolently. Here, dragons are associated with prosperity, good fortune, and the flow of cosmic energy, known as qi. One prominent example is the lung dragon, a benevolent creature believed to control rain and water, essential for agriculture. While these dragons don't typically hoard gold in the same way as their European counterparts, they are still guardians of valuable treasures, symbolizing their role in bringing abundance and luck. The concept of dragons hoarding gold continues to captivate modern audiences, and there's a good reason for this enduring popularity. At its core, the image of a dragon guarding a treasure appeals to our deep-seated fascination with mystery, power, and adventure. It combines the allure of unimaginable wealth with the thrill of a formidable challenge. Psychologically, the hoarding dragon resonates with our fears and desires. The dragon's lair represents the ultimate prize, but also the ultimate danger. This duality creates a compelling narrative tension, drawing us into stories where heroes must confront their deepest fears to achieve their greatest rewards. In Welsh mythology, we encounter the tale of the Red Dragon, which represents the struggle and eventual triumph of the Welsh people. According to legend, the Red Dragon fought against the invading White Dragon, symbolizing the Saxons. Their fierce battle caused great turmoil, but the Red Dragon ultimately emerged victorious, signifying the resilience and strength of the Welsh. Whereas in Greek mythology, we find the dragon, Ladon, who guarded the golden apples in the Garden of the Hesperides. Ladon was a 100-headed dragon, tasked with protecting the sacred fruit, which symbolized immortality and divine power. The golden apples were coveted by many, including Heracles, who was tasked with stealing them as one of his 12 labors. Heracles' successful theft, facilitated by tricking or slaying Ladon, emphasizes the dragon's role as a formidable guardian of precious treasures. Another famous dragon is the Slavic dragon, Zmi, a three-headed dragon known in Russian folklore. While not always associated with gold, Zmi often guards valuable treasures and abducts princesses, adding to his fearsome reputation. In many tales, heroes must battle Zmi to rescue the princess and reclaim the stolen riches, symbolizing the struggle against greed and tyranny. These dragons, from ancient epics to modern tales, highlight the enduring fascination with these formidable guardians of treasure. The motif of dragons hoarding gold has also found its way into various forms of modern media, from books to movies and even video games. One of the most iconic examples is Smaug from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit. Smaug's vast treasure hoard in the Lonely Mountain is a central element of the story, driving the plot and the motivations of characters like Bilbo Baggins and Thorin Oakenshield. In the Harry Potter series, the dragon guarding the vaults at Gringotts Wizarding Bank exemplifies this. The vaults themselves are filled with immense riches, and the dragon's role as a guardian underscores the traditional link between dragons and treasure. Video games also embrace the gold-hoarding dragon archetype, In Skyrim, an Elder Scrolls game, players encounter numerous dragons, including Alduin, who, while not specifically hoarding gold, is surrounded by lore and imagery involving treasures and ancient ruins filled with riches. Similarly, games like Dragon's Dogma and World of Warcraft feature dragons guarding immense treasures, reinforcing this age-old motif. Over time, the interpretation of gold hoarding dragons has evolved, reflecting changes in societal values and storytelling techniques. In modern interpretations, while the core concept remains, there's often more nuance. For example, Smaug in The Hobbit is not just a mindless guardian of gold, but a character with a distinct personality. This adds depth to the narrative, making the dragon more than just an obstacle to be overcome. Contemporary stories also explore the reasons behind a dragon's hoarding behavior, sometimes portraying them as victims of their nature or circumstances. In Game of Thrones, while dragons are not depicted as traditional treasure hoarders, their association with power and destruction reflects similar themes of greed and ambition. Additionally, modern media often humanizes dragons, presenting them as complex beings with their own motivations. This shift allows for more diverse storytelling, where dragons can be allies, mentors, or tragic figures rather than just adversaries. Throughout this journey, we've explored why dragons hoard gold, diving into the rich tapestry of mythology and modern storytelling. We've seen how different cultures, from European to Chinese, portray dragons and their treasures, reflecting their unique societal values. Have you encountered any unique interpretations in your favorite books, movies, or games? Share your thoughts and interpretations in the comments below.